let's get into your first match, or what might be your
Mm.
first match. So, research wise, what I
Uh,
found, and who knows, the internet, especially in this era, so much stuff is undocumented. It
mhm.
claims your first ever match was January 27th, 2002, in a match with Outcast in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Is that accurate? And if not, do you remember your first match?
That is not accurate. My first match was in Oklahoma City in 2001.
Okay.
Uh, I forget what time of year. I want to say it was early in the year, but it was in
Oh, so
2001.
like a whole year earlier.
Yeah, I want to say January or maybe February, March, somewhere in that time. But it was earlier in the year. As once again, my memory's shaky, but it's
Yeah.
best I recall. It was in Oklahoma City. It was in the same building that I trained in. Convenient that we really only ever had to take the ring down when they rented out the buildings for parties on the weekend.
There you
So
go.
not bad. Like the guy who ran the promotion owned the building. That helped. So that building, it was a converted, an old gutted out movie theater. So like the locker rooms where the projection rooms and all that had been. You go downstairs and it actually had levels. There were levels in this professional wrestling too, literally how the seating had worked all the way down. It was a neat little building. It was against, I believe, a gentleman named Ryan Styles. Not the guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway, nor was he related to AJ.
Both
Uh,
great references.
Thank you. I do what I can. But it was again him, and as best I recall, uh, I went over as well. Don't know if that was the right choice, but it's the choice that they made, and here we are, all this time later.
Got to hang your hat on it.
There
What
we
was it
go.
like though for you? Like, can you tap into what your mindset? Were you extremely nervous? Were you excited? Were you prepared? Because obviously it could be both, but sometimes it's like I don't know if I'm ready, or it's like I'm ready and I want to get out there.
Oh, baby. Especially then. Man, I was like, I was 18 and I was going to be a professional wrestler, brother. I would have told you I was ready like 6 months before that. And trust me, I thought I was ready because I ended up training, I think, for about a year and a half before I got put on shows.
All right.
And part of that was an age thing. And then when I did turn 18, part of it was then like, nah. Probably because I wasn't ready, but I bet you a large sum of money that I do not have access to that I would have told you and to a person that put me in, baby, I'm ready to run. Uh,
Because you wanted the opportunity, or because you believed you were ready?
at that time, both.
Okay.
Said I was not ready, by the way.
Yeah.
I I definitely feel that way looking back on it. But it was enough. I was
Ready enough to get
okay
going and
enough.
learn.
Yeah. I said, and I was nervous, yes, excited, of course, but we were two guys who worked at the same, trained at the same place, so I'm fairly certain if we didn't have it set out bit by bit, if it wasn't A to Z, it was fairly close,
Mhm.
just because, and like I said, this is 2001, and that wasn't always the way even then, but it was starting to get to the point where guys were planning more ahead of time anyway. And yeah, because we worked in the same place, I think we at least had some of the bigger beats mapped out.